Right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning everybody. Here an explanation about exercise 5 from the combined exercises. They tell us that a cylindrical swimming pool has a diameter of 5.8 meters and a height of 1.5 meters. The water is 120 centimeters height. Calculate how many liters of water are in the pool. Right, so they just want to ask you what is the volume of the bath of the swimming pool, but be aware that the water is not 1.5 meter high, but 1.2 meters. All right. Now we need to get our answer in liters, so maybe it's wise to get our measurements in decimeters, because if you multiply those decimeters, you've got immediately your answer in liters. Right. So exercise A. To calculate the volume of my bath, of my pool, it was the area of the base, so pi times the radius squared, and the diameter was 5.8. The diameter of the radius 2.9 meters. There you go. So the pi times 2.9 squared is the area of the base, times the height. And that was 1.2 meters. Now, I already told you that maybe it's wise to do not the measurements in meters, but in decimeters. So in that case, I'm gonna change my calculation. There you go. I'm gonna change in pi times 29 squared, yeah, so 2.9 meters is 29 decimeters, multiplying with 12. There you go. So the answer here is 31,704,95 liters. They do not ask you to round in nearest integer, something like that, or to round into decimal place, so I just do it in 2 decimal places. Yeah, so the answer is of course in decimeters, so square decimeters, but that's exactly the same as liters. Alright, exercise B. When filling the pool, 50 liters of water flow into a pool per minute. How long does it take to fill the pool? Now, well, it is 50 liters per minute, and we have a total 31,704,95 liters. So the answer from exercise A, and so the total minutes, is the answer from exercise A, the 31,704,95 liters, dividing with 15 liters. So that's 2113.6 minutes. If I want to have the hours, total hours, we need to divide the 2113.6 by 60, because there's 60 minutes in 1 hour. So that's 35, rounded 23 hours. Yeah, and they want to know how long does it take to fill the pool. Do not ask you to round it in decimal place. So if you have 35 hours, it's even correct. Yeah. So that's the answer from exercise B. Let's look at exercise C. The cylindrical swimming pool is reinforced by the frame of the metal tubes. There are 2 regular tubes, one at the base and one at the top of the pool. These tubes are connected by 15 vertical tubes. What is the total length of the frame in decimeters and round to 1 decimal place? Right, now, if we look at the circumference of my pool, and we have 2 of them, so we're gonna do it 2 times. Yeah, 1 at the top. I'm gonna show you in the drawing. So 1 at the top, there you go, and 1 at the bottom. Yeah, so 2 times. So we need to calculate the circumference. So the circumference was pi times the diameter. So that was 5.8 meters. So pi times 5,8. But they want to have your answer in decimeters. So maybe it's wise to immediately work with the decimeters. So I'm gonna work with 58. Yeah, so 5,8 meters is 58 decimeters. So pi times 58, but we have 2 of those, so times 2. So this is the circumference of 2 of the circles. Get a 364,42 meters. All right. Now the vertical tubes. The vertical tubes, we have 50 of them with a height of 1,5 meters or 15 decimeters. All right, so 15 times 15 is 225 decimeters. I just made a mistake because I just said that meters, but it needs to be decimeters. Right. And now we need to add those 2 answers. So the answers from the 2 circles and the answers from all the tubes. So together it is 364,42 plus 225 is equal to 589,4 because we need to round it at 1 decimal place, decimeters. All right, so that's the answer from exercise 5 from the combined exercises.